And I feel like some of you have some pet projects that you really want to work on. So it means that you may have to cut back on some other things that you're doing. You may have a tendency to have too many irons in the fire, so to speak. But I think you're also looking at which things would make you the happiest and which ones would give you some financial help as well, because finance is kind of big on the brain this month. Some of you, it looks like you may be looking to save some money so you can achieve some bigger, better things. This is a conscious thought. So some of you could be working extra diligently on any budgeting that you're doing, or stocks that you're looking at, or anything like that. Or if you're thinking about like getting certifications or going back to school or something where you feel like it could earn you more money in the future in the long term. Subconsciously, you really, really want to play and not have things be so incredibly serious. Aries doesn't like things to be too serious for too long. It gets to be stressful. So some of you may be thinking about planning a vacation or just doing some really fun, crazy things that you haven't done in a long time. And it could just be to relieve stress, if anything. But to kind of, I don't know, just have some more fun. Just do some more fun things and kind of get out there in the world and not be too much in your head about everything. And you could be thinking this way because I think that you are still assessing what you can leave behind, what's not important to you anymore. Maybe something that you thought was important to you a year ago is not that way anymore. So you're looking at what is important. Some of you may be, the typical Aries thing. Now, I'm not a textbook Aries, but I do have some Aries traits. And one of the big ones is rushing into something without really thinking about it. Getting all excited about something new and then going for it. And then you get to this place where you're like, oh, this is too much work, or this isn't really what I thought it was going to be. And you can't really backpedal because these are usually big decisions, not always, but sometimes. And it could be that you get in over your head or you're too busy and you lose perspective on things. And it could be that you need to take a break, but you don't feel like you can. So some of you may be facing some kind of burnout from doing too many things all at once, like in the beginning stages of something. So with Two of Wands in your immediate future, it could be that you have to make a choice with these things. Say you're working 3 jobs and you need to cut out one of your jobs. That could be what you are looking at right now because you're too tired. It's like you're not tired enough for 2 jobs, so 3 jobs may be one too many. Or just cutting out something in your life where there's just too much going on with you. Where you don't have enough time to play and to have fun, where you're working too hard. You see yourself as the Empress, though, which is really amazing. Some of you may be, I think with all of this going on, it's like you're looking to improve the quality of your life. Not just with money, but with how you live your life in general, how you feel about yourself. So some of you may be doing some beautification things to yourself, starting a new workout regimen or doing something like a makeover or buying some spring clothes or spring cleaning. You could be working on your house. It's like you just could be making some changes in the outer because it affects your inner, your inner world. And if things are nice and on the outside, and it's like you kind of feel that way on the inside too. Now, others see you as the Two of Chalices. There is some love interest here. Some of you may have some admirers. Or if you've met someone, or even if you're in a relationship, they're very smitten with you. So, this could be, if you don't know who this person is, this could be like a secret admirer sort of situation where someone's crushing on you and you don't know it yet. You know, there's always stuff going on behind the scenes that you never really know about. And this, I feel, could be something like that. If you are with someone, they could see you as a soulmate, or as marriage material, or something along those lines. Maybe they want to take things up to the next step, the next level with you. Your hope or fear is the Hermit. So for some of you, this will be a hope. For some, it will be a fear, depending on which kind of Aries you are. Myself, I would see this as a hope because I desperately need a break and a vacation, but I can't ever take one. So the Hermit would be great because I really do need to step back and meditate and just have some downtime. I took downtime yesterday, but it wasn't long enough. It's like I'm really tired. But for some of you, you don't want, for some of you, things aren't moving fast enough. And when you're in Aries and you want something, you wanted it yesterday, even if you just found out about it today. And you can't get it fast enough. So for some of you, you are kind of like powering forward with your goals and with whatever that you want to do. So it just depends on who you are with this, because these are general, hard to say. But the overall outcome being the Ace of Pentacles is amazing. Amazing. Whatever financial help that you've been looking for is going to come your way. And it could be in a surprising way. It could be in like you win the lottery kind of way, or there's some unexpected money, or maybe you're getting some unexpected money with your taxes. You never know. But something's going to help push you here. Or maybe you just figure out a way to save more money, or to cut some things out that you don't need anymore, that you can budget on. But either way, you're going to be okay financially. And some of you may be changing jobs, changing careers. And it could be like a completely different change, like something that you've never done before. But it could be more money for you. So that's awesome. So your oracle card is Sanctuary. Hermit. There we go. I need to read this. For some, the first experience of communion, celebration, and sanctuary begins in the safety and security of the family home. But as we grow, our perception of sanctuary evolves according to how we relate to the world in its ever-quickening pace. In contrast to seeking escape, the renewing balm of sanctuary helps us find sustenance and rejuvenate from within, while allowing us to simply be in the present moment. Your personal idea of sanctuary may manifest in the form of a special place, your spiritual beliefs, or the inner refuge of prayer and meditation, which is what I just talked about. Whatever your preference, the appearance of this card speaks to its relevance for your life at this moment. Cultivate a little distance from an issue by nourishing your spiritual resources in the safety of your private oasis. Viewing life from a renewed sense of perspective will help you arrive at more attuned to choices of the future. So, perspective, again, is coming up here. So yeah, if you guys need sanctuary, find it. And for some of you, sanctuary might be the Fool, might be having more fun and more play in your life. And that's how you can kind of get your way of meditation. Everybody's sense of meditation is different.